Hey everybody, welcome back to the Far Northwest Workshop. I'm Matthew. In this video, I'm going to be turning a piece of wood into a sphere. Now, there's a novelty about wood. We all love it. It comes in many beautiful shapes and sizes, but there is something especially unique about seeing wood in shapes that are not natural. You just don't see a lot of spheres out of wood. Now, those out there in the woodworking, wood turning community, yeah, it's probably nothing new to you. But you know what? It was to me when I picked this thing up. It wasn't something I was really considering doing. I picked it up originally because I needed some hardwood mallets and I wanted to make them myself. So I started out with making some hardwood mallets, made some out of some leftover mahogany that I had around the shop. I had a birchwood branch that fell on my property, turned that into a hardwood mallet. And I picked up some old used bowling pins from a local bowling alley. The inside of a bowling pin happens to be maple, laminated maple. Fantastic hardwood, and it makes one hell of a mallet. The shape is halfway there already. All you gotta do is trim it down a little bit, and there you go. Well, I got bored with the mallet thing after about 7 or 8 of those, and I decided to turn my attention to something a little bit more challenging, making a sphere. Wood feels good in the hands, and having it in a sphere, well, that's no exception. So that was my first one, was a sphere made out of, I believe this one is cherry. I did a couple out of birch. I moved up in size and I made a 4-inch sphere out of some, again, leftover mahogany like the mallet here. Eventually I got used to doing that size. The challenge subsided a little bit. I got used to it, and I decided to see what I could do on this little benchtop lathe. Now, like I said, it's a 1014, 10-inch max diameter, 14-inch maximum length. Now, that's literally the max that you could mount on there. Would you be able to actually turn it? Debatable. With that tool rest, being able to slide under something at that max size, not gonna happen. So I decided to give it a go. I had some leftover 2x6 lumber from building the shop. I laminated it together into a rather large blank and got it mounted on there, and quickly found out that that tool rest was not going to be able to slide under the blank. So you see me employ the use of another tool rest from another benchtop lathe. I do have two. The other one happens to be a Harbor Freight central machinery unit. It's a 10 by 18, a little bit longer than this one, but also a benchtop lathe. Picked it up for my father. He expressed some interest in wood turning. Picked it up for him for Father's Day, and he loves it. It's an absolute blast. Doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's fun. It's a hell of a lot of fun. So I laminated up those 2x6 pieces of lumber into a large blank, mounted it up in there, borrowed the tool rest off of his machine, and I was able to knock out one of these, close to 8-inch diameter. This was really pushing the capacity on this thing. Weighs in the neighborhood of about 7 pounds, right around there. And this is a little 1/2 horsepower motor. Same on the other unit that I have from Harbor Freight. And yeah, it'll turn it. It'll do it. You gotta turn down those speeds a little bit. The larger you go, the lower your speeds. And yeah, it can be done, as you can see here. I'm not making any recommendations here. I'm just showing you what I was able to do on it and how I went about getting it done. Now, it might not be the safest thing to do, but you know me in here by this point, and if you don't, well, this won't be the first time you hear me say it. I said, what the hell? I wanted to see if it was possible, and well, it is. And it was a lot of fun. Took a little bit of problem solving to get around the whole tool rest not being able to reach to both sides thing. And well, here it is. So that's what this video is about, this particular sphere. Maybe there'll be more in the future. There's a lot of turners out there putting out some fantastic material out on YouTube, and you know, hopefully you'll find this one entertaining as well. I haven't seen one on there at this size. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but well, here's my take on doing a sphere that was way too large to do on a benchtop lathe like this. Jet did a bang-up job putting this unit together. It is absolutely solid, and well, here's proof, and you're gonna watch the rest of it right now. So thanks again for tuning back in. I hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe and all that other stuff that YouTube content creators tell you to do. do that. Have fun. Thanks a lot.